Hey y'all, this is Kim with Creative Escapades. Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me today. Let's jump right into our video and see what we can create. Hey y'all, I am going to be working on this Ghost Pour that I did approximately 2 months ago. And what I'm going to be doing is embellishing it with some vinyl and then adding glitter on top of the vinyl that I put on there. This is the actual part of the video of when I did the Ghost Pour, and I used a white background. It's actually pearl background, and then I used silver and gold, black, and just a little bit more of the pearl over it, I believe. But just using pieces of parchment paper to drag the design down from the center. And then I let it cure, and I covered it with some MinWax Polycrylic clear varnish, and I let that cure, and I like it, but I just felt like it just needed a little bit more to make it pop. And so here it is with the MinWax already on it, or the varnish, and it's pretty. It's shiny, it's glossy looking, and the colors really pop, and I love the cells that's on there, but I still just feel like it needs something more. And I thought about putting crushed clear glass down the center of it, and maybe sprinkling some gold glitter over the top of that, and then doing a resin over it. But I don't know, I just felt when I tried this particular piece of vinyl, it just seemed to work for me, and I'll show you what that is right now. I've had this piece of vinyl for a while. I ordered it several months ago just because I thought it was so pretty, and at that time I didn't really have the right Cricut that I could make this font. So when I saw this, I ordered it, and I've been waiting for just the right painting to add it to, and I think this is the one. So I got my little tool there that I'll be able to burnish it onto the canvas, but I kind of want to make sure that I get it as centered as much as possible. So the design itself is about 15 inches, and the canvas is 20 by 10. So I'm just trying to get a feel of where it needs to go. The way the font is, if I don't get it exactly straight or exactly in the center, I don't think that it will show that much, just because of the way the font is itself. But I still want to get it as close as I possibly can. So just taking the measurements to see what I can do. And I think it will look good right there. So we're just going to remove the carrier paper and slowly peel it away. But as I'm peeling it, I'm seeing a little bit where the vinyl is not as smooth as it needs to be. So I'm just going to set this aside and smooth it. And when I did, I accidentally hit the button and turned my camera off. So I do apologize. But I do have the vinyl onto the canvas. And right now what I'm doing is I'm just putting the sticky part of the paper back onto the carrier paper so that can be used again. And I'm going to flip it over and just burnish it a little bit from the back side because I want to make sure that it's really flat. It's a little bit of a challenge to add vinyl to canvas when you go to make sure that all the air bubbles are out, because it is a little bit flexible. So I did it from the back side, and then I'm just going to work out what few little bubbles I see. There's this one spot right here that just needs to be rubbed down a little bit more because I want to make sure that there's no place that when I do add the varnish over this, that there's no way that it's going to get up under there. And so before I add the glitter, I am giving this a coat of the Polycrylic clear varnish. I want to make sure that all of the vinyl is sealed, and I'll give it a couple coats of this and then let it set for 24 hours before I come back and add the glitter. Making sure that I get the sides as well. Sometimes when you are varnishing a painting, you don't even realize that you might get one little drip that goes over the side. So I always like to go around the edges with the brush and make sure that I don't have any drips. I'm just smoothing it out, and there's a little bit something here on my canvas. Not sure what it is. I am getting to the bottom of my can of varnish, and there might be some little pieces in there of maybe some dried varnish where I've closed the lid and it's dried and maybe fell down in there. I'm not sure, but I've got it coated now, and we'll let it set. And then I'm going to come back and show you how I'm going to do the glitter. So it has set now for the 24-hour period, and I have already started the glitter, and I'm using Tack with just a drop or two of water to thin it just barely, and then I used gold glitter and then this silver champagne glitter mixed, and I made the glitter a little bit thick in there. And the reason why I decided to go with the Tack this is Tack over and over. It doesn't dry quickly like Mod Podge or even regular glue, and I wanted to make sure that it was thick enough so that it wouldn't spread. When I put it down, I want it to stay right where I put it. So I needed it more kind of like a paste than just a loose glitter. And doing it this way, I'm able to take my paintbrush and put a little bit of the glitter mixture onto the brush and then just kind of dab it where I want it to be. And I don't have to worry about it running off of the vinyl onto the painting. If I do get it onto the painting. All I got to do is just kind of wipe it off, and it's working out really well. So I'm just kind of dabbing it on there, and here we've got it done. And I'm going to let this cure for another 24 hours, and then spray it with some clear matte spray paint, and then I'm going to come back with the MinWax Polycrylic clear gloss and cover it really good. So I'm using my Hake brush again. I love this brush, and I learned this trick from Christina Welch. If you have never watched any of her videos or watched her on Monday night, she does, her and her husband Alan does a live every Monday night, and they are a hoot. So I will put the link to their channel below, because she does have some great tips, and she loves to teach people how to do things. So she taught me about this Hake brush, and when using it with the polycrylic varnish, how easily it glides across your canvas and spreads the varnish and gives you a really great finish. So I'm really putting it on kind of heavy over the glitter area. The glitter is sealed, none of it is coming off onto my brush at all. You can see there that there's nothing there. It's all sealed in. But I want to make sure that the varnish coats the glitter really well, and then it will give me a really good smooth surface all the way across. So now I'm just working the excess from the heavy layer that I did across the glitter all the way across the canvas, and then I will let this dry, and I will come back and show you what it looks like when everything is cured and this sweet little picture is ready to hang. Just going to make sure that all of my edges are covered and that I don't have any drips anywhere. And I can't believe how well this looks. I really like it. I had it in my mind, but you know, sometimes you're not really sure until you get it done. So I think it's looking great. And here it is, all finished. It's cured, ready to hang, and that glitter is amazing. I absolutely love this. That really finished off this painting for me. I really like it. I hope you've enjoyed this video, embellishing a painting with some vinyl and glitter. And if you have, please click like and share. You make my channel grow when you do that, and I just appreciate it so much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can do so now, and ring that bell. You'll get notified when I upload future videos. And I want to thank you for joining me on this one, and I hope to see you in my next creative escapade.